Welcome to Crypto Answers, the channel where we take focused questions on digital assets and explain them in short, concise videos, one at a time. Hey guys, we got a question today from Piazza Research. It's just a shout out to JJ. He's got a great channel. I'm going to put a description in the video so you guys can check him out. But his question is, can you do a video on Abra? I hear they're doing 0% interest-free loans. Okay, so quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice, and it's not an endorsement of Abra. I'm not even a customer of Abra, so I haven't done any loans with them yet. And I'm just trying to wrap my head around all these collateralized loans myself. But let's look at the numbers a little bit. Just some quick background info on Abra. So they were started in 2014 by an ex-Goldman Sachs guy named Bill Barnard. They support trading and earning and loans, very similar to Celsius, the other company that I covered in a video. The most notable difference I could see is that they offer a 0% loan option, where Celsius had a 1% was the lowest I saw. And this really isn't a review of Abra. This is more of an examination of the collateralized loan process in general. All right, let's go over some terminology and ask a few questions of ourselves. So first thing here is collateralized loan. And what that means is you're posting an asset to guarantee the loan. So in this case, it's your crypto. Something else you need to really factor in and be aware of is that you're giving up your private keys when you take these loans up, because you're taking your asset, you're loading it up on their platform, and at that point, you've given up your private keys. LTV is known as the loan to value ratio. So it's the amount of the loan divided by the value of the asset that you're posting as collateral. And interest rates vary by LTV. And a lower LTV translates into lower interest rates. The loan term is how long you have to take to pay back the principal. In general, I've seen most of these loans are 5 years or less. And fixed rate just means that the interest rate stays the same throughout the term of the loan. Now, as you're thinking about this stuff, the question really is, why the heck would I take a loan if I already have more than that amount available to me? And the answer is, we really, if we have Bitcoin, we don't really have dollars, right? We would need to convert the Bitcoin into USD, at least now. I mean, most places don't take BTC as payment. And the other thing is, conversion means capital gains, which means taxes. And even if you did purchase whatever you're going to buy with Bitcoin, you still would have a taxable event that you need to be aware of. I'll just throw that in there. And the other question I have here is, well, why the heck would this? Why is Abra or whoever going to give me a loan with no interest? They have to. I mean, they're a business, so they're trying to make money just like anyone else. And the answer is, they're going to loan that asset out themselves. So that's a risk that you need to be aware of. All right, so this is the Abra website, and we're going to dig into the products, and we're interested in the borrow function. So as you can see here, borrow from us at 0% interest. That's what we're interested in. And there's a nice loan calculator down here. So we can just plug in a hypothetical. Let's say we want a loan for $7,000, and we've got down here 0% with the 15% LTV. And it says, hey, you need just over 1 Bitcoin for that loan at today's prices. And as you can see down here, you can flip to the different options. So your LTV is 20%, and you have an interest rate of 3.85%, but you only need to put up 0.75 Bitcoin now. And if we flip through the options, you see that the collateral goes down, the interest rate goes up, and the LTV goes up as well. All right, let's take a hypothetical example. And I've got just round numbers here. I'm not making any predictions, just round numbers to make the math easy. So let's say that Bitcoin's at 100K and we've got 1 Bitcoin. We can get a 0% interest loan for 15% LTV. And this is just some algebra here. So the loan amount divided by the 100,000 value equals 0.15. And we solve for loan amount and we get 15K. Terms 24 months. Now, let's say 24 months go by, 2 years, and now Bitcoin is at 200K. Again, no predictions here, just hypothetical. Now we can do the same loan, but this time we can get 30K. So that means we can pay back the original loan of the 15K and get another 15K on the new loan. And remember, no taxes on these transactions because we haven't sold anything. So pretty good. All right, let's look at a negative scenario. Let's say that, again, Bitcoin starts at 100K. We have 1 Bitcoin. We get another 0% interest loan for 15% LTV. So we get 15K, 24 months. Oh, well, we hit a bear market. So Bitcoin drops to 50K, 50% drawdown. That's not going to be enough to trigger a margin call. So a margin call would come in. Let's say that it dropped 85% in this case, because that's where it would be 15%. Bitcoin would have to be 15% of its original value to get the margin call. And what would happen at that point is that you would have to post more collateral, or you could risk losing that 1 Bitcoin, something you really need to be aware of. But anyway, so let's just go back to our scenario. We've got a 50% drawdown. So we can still get another loan, but the new loan, we can only get 7,500. That means we got to come up with another 7,500 to pay off the first loan that we had. So the moral of the story here is hopefully we invested that 15K in an income generating asset. And we're not buying crap with these loans, because if something goes bad, we'll have something to fall back on as far as income generating asset, instead of buying something that depreciates. So keep that in mind. I think that's really the key takeaway of what we've been looking at here. All right, that's it for today. Once again, I want to thank Piazza Research for the question. I hope you got something out of it. Yeah, if anyone else has a question, hey, send it to me. There will be a URL in the description of the video. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.